Dear stranger on the internet, I hope you're having a good summer. Remember when people used to say that? See you after the vacations. What do you have planned this summer? Happy holidays. Remember when the peak heat month of June meant the start of something awesome? Like the Perth sirens, but the fun, non-murderous kind. June was when we couldn't stay out too long and worked on ridiculously unrealistic summer projects inside. June was cricket practice and sleepovers. June was, let's see how long we can put off doing schoolwork before vacation ends. I'm rambling, I know. But I'm also not too worried about losing you. You see, dear stranger on the internet, I don't think you and I are strangers at all. At this very moment, we're both trying to hold on to some form of human connection at a time when isolation is pretty much legally sanctioned. You are scrolling through your phone, probably fresh from picking fights with other strangers on the internet. And I am writing one a letter. We're both housebound, and now we're both part of this conversation. You know, I was thinking, there are so many stories out there about the passing of time. About the graduate who was so little only yesterday. About the bill that should have been paid a week back. About the morning newspaper or the milk that's been sitting out too long. But my favorite is the one about the summers. The one where the rules of time go right out the window. It never feels like a tale as old as it is in the numbing heat. It feels like a dream. Spent out in the living room watching T20. Spent indoors in the company of the whining AC or touring the house with Mortine. Spent making super important decisions. Spent on touristy pictures and sugary Nimbu soda. There, in the moment, it all never felt as old as it is. That 2-month stretch came around every year, bringing that same bundle of memories. And we forgot to get bored of it, each time. Here, now, the summers are different. The mornings are a balancing act between a chaotic start to an uncertain day and a start a few hours too many past the morning. The great outdoors is a limited space. Decidedly more limited. The days go by perfecting the 20th batch of banana bread, and the refreshments are just not the same. Distances stretch farther, more pronounced. Memories soften around the edges. The last year has been difficult, for you and for me. Definitely not the worst of it all, I know, but to think that there is a generation of DU students who never walked through campus, charged with revolution and freedom, never skipped class to hang out at a chai stall, never made ultimate fest season bucket lists. God, those days feel so far away now. It's frustrating. Even scary sometimes to think of all the things we would have done, all the memories we could have made. But you know what I've learned about people, dear unwilling friend on the internet? We find a way somehow. We find a way to look out for each other, make the best of what we have, remodel seasons and challenge adversity until we're through. And maybe that's the thing about the stories they tell us. Over and over about the passing of time. No matter where you are or what you see right now, the unkind, the sombering, eventually, like everything else, this too shall pass. Until then, happy holidays.